What's going on, YouTube? This is SG1 Sports, and we're going to take a look at the Georgia roster with our updated rosters for the upcoming 2023 college football season on NCAA Football 14. You can, of course, get these rosters if you join our Patreon. But you see with Georgia right away, just this team's going to be loaded once again. We got the top 10 players all 90 and above. Brock Bowers, the top overall player at 97. Jamon Dumas-Johnson at 96, Cedric Van Pran at 95, Javon Bullard at 95, Malachi Starks at 95, Michael Williams at 94, Tate Ratledge 92, Dominic Lovett 91, Kendall Milton at 90, Ladd McConkey at 90. So let's go position by position here, and you'll see this team is loaded and they are deep. Carson Beck, an 83 overall, really hasn't played yet, but you could figure when we do our end of the year ratings, he's probably going to have a higher rating once we plug in all his stats and everything. Brock Vandegrift right behind him at 82, and Gunnar Stockton at 78. Going to the running backs, again, you got a three-headed monster, really. Kendall Milton at 90, DeJohn Edwards at 89, Branson Robinson 87, and we'll see how Roderick Robinson and Andrew Paul do. A couple of young players there. All right, now we'll go to the wide receivers, and they're talented there as well. You've got Lovett and McConkey, like I mentioned. There's Arian Smith, the speedster. He's an 85 overall. Ra Thomas, transfer from Mississippi State, in 84. Marcus Rosemead Jack Saint, can't fit the whole name in there. That's why it's shorter. But an 83 overall. Jackson Meeks, 81. Dylan Bell, an 80. And you got Tyler Williams, a 78. And Denylon Morissetti, a 77. All right, moving to the tight ends. There is Bowers again. Oscar Delp, an 83. Pierce Sperlin, an 80, and Lawson Lucky, a 77. Offensive line, there's Ernest Green, sophomore, 83 overall. Monroe Freeling, an 81, true freshman. Left guard, you've got Xavier Truss, an 89, Micah Morris, an 82, and Joshua Miller, a 73. Center, you got Van Pran again, a 95, and there's Drew Bobo, a 75. Tate Ratledge, 92, Dylan Fairchild, an 80, and right tackle, Amarius Mims, an 88, and Chad Lindbergh, a 79. So the offense is loaded. I mean, if Carson Beck plays well, or whoever winds up winning that starting job for them plays well, you know this offense is going to be really good. And now we get to the defense, which is going to be probably even better than the offense. Michael Williams, showed you him earlier. You've got Tramel Walthour, an 80 overall, Ingram Dawkins, a 79, and Jefferson, a 78. On the other side, Zion Lodge, an 80, Warren Brinson, a 79. And it's this game, you can't really have a nose tackle and a nose guard with a three-man front. So the right tackle really becomes, or the right end, I should say, becomes the defensive tackle, and then the nose guard is the defensive tackle on the game. And that would be Nazir Stackhouse, 90 overall, Jordan Hall, an 81, and Christian Miller, a 79. Going to the linebackers now, Chaz Chambliss, an 83, Damon Wilson, an 82, and Pimba, an 80, and then Darius Smith, a 77. In the middle, and you'll have, in a 3-4 defense, you'll have these top two guys will both be starters on the game. Jamon Dumas-Johnson, a 96, Xavier Sori, an 84, Raylan Wilson, 81, Jalen Walker, an 81, and EJ Lightsey, a 72. And then back to the outside, Smile Munden, a 90. Then you've got Marvin Jones Jr., an 81, and Gabe Harris, a 79. Cornerback position, Lassiter is an 88, Everett an 87, Nyland Green an 82, AJ Harris an 82, Julian Humphrey an 80, and Justin Rhett a 74, true freshman. Going to the safeties, again, there's Malachi Starks and Dan Jackson. And then you've got Bullard, Tyke Smith, David Daniel, Aguero an 81, true freshman. So they're deep at this position as well. Then Ja'Cory Thomas. So if you play with a 3-4 defense, like I mentioned, you'll have two inside linebackers as starters. If you play with a 3-3-5 or a 4-2-5, if you decide to play with one of those positions, you would get Tyke Smith as a starter. He would kind of be like the nickelback or the star position. All right, and then you got the kicker, Jared Zirkle, at an 80 overall, and Brett Thorson, the punter. So overall, again, a loaded Georgia roster on both sides of the ball, and they're going to be good here on the game as well.